I found another puzzle for you. Oompa Loompa, Oompa Dee. If you are wise, you listen to me. Do you play when your kid is up? Rat, hampered and spoiled like a Siamese cat. Blaming the kids is a lion up. Shame, you know exactly who's to blame.
I've got another puzzle for you. You may remember me from such movies as Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. For today's video, I've turned myself into a Oompa Loompa, and for that I'm going to be starting off with priming my face, neck, and a little bit of my chest, although I only end up painting my face and my neck. Putting on a wig cap so it'll be easier in the long run, and then putting on a bunch of orange face paint. As usual, first I go in with my brush to actually put down the opacity, and then I come in with my beauty blender to make it more of a seamless finish. I mean, as seamless as orange can look on a person. That came out entirely wrong, but still pretty accurate. I use the Clown palette from It's Likely Makeup or Likely Makeup, and I use the brown from there to do some contouring. First I added quite a bit on, and then I would just shade it out a little bit with a very clean brush. Did some on my cheeks and then pulled it down to my jawline because oddly enough, in the Willy Wonka version of like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the Oompa Loompas are surprisingly chiseled. Once I started looking a little too familiar, I'd say, almost kind of like a Cheeto or a human version of a Cheeto, I came in with a white water activated paint to do my brows. As for the eye makeup, I did want to go a little bit more on the blue side or a little cooler tone, so I started out with my white base down because I wanted this to pop as much as possible against the orange. I took a very, very light blue, almost like a mint, and I put that as my transition shade, and then came in with a little bit of a darker blue and used that in my outer corners and a little bit through my crease to add a little bit more dimension, and then came in with my Charlie and the Chocolate Factory palette, which I know Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory are two different movies, but I thought for this look, since I already was playing around with my Charlie and Chocolate Factory palette, why not? I came in with Mike TV as a very minty blue on the inner corner, and I brought it down a little bit, as well as putting that darker blue on the end again, because you guys know how much I love my symmetry. On the inner corner, I did choose Charlie Bucket. To top off the eyes though, I did add a little bit of mascara, I think 2 to 3 layers on each lash, and I'm just laughing at myself. I was dancing to the Oompa Loompa song during this, then realized that was super dangerous. For the lips, I am using a very neutral tone color, although it looks a little bit weird with this, but this is going to be, I believe it's called Hazel, and it's from Black Moon Cosmetics, and in the middle of it, I just used Pumpkin Spice, which is one from Sugar Pill. And now, it's wig time! That is it for today's video, and I do hope you guys enjoy. And if you feel like sticking around, definitely hit that subscribe button.